everyone, thanks. This is the first segment of Lesson 1, Creating a WordPress Site. In this section we will be showing you exactly how to download WordPress and install it on cPanel manually. First we go to wordpress.org and download the zip file. If you're on a Mac you may have to right-click this file to download it manually. After you save the file, navigate to your cPanel and log in. If you don't know how to log into cPanel, you can contact your web hosting provider. At the end of this video, I'll also send you a document where you can obtain web hosting for only 1 penny for the first month, so it's rather cheap to get your hosting started using your own WordPress site. Next, you're going to have to create a database. Navigate to your cPanel dashboard and click MySQL Database Wizard. Give your database a name and create a user. I usually name the database WP Main and the user admin. However, you can customize these however you like. The next step is to create a password for the database. Make sure you write down your database name and password, as you will need these in a few moments. Now that you have your database set up, it's time to upload WordPress via the File Manager in cPanel. Click on File Manager and navigate to the public HTML folder. Click on Add File and upload the WordPress zip file you downloaded from wordpress.org. After you have the file uploaded, click on the WordPress file and then click Extract. As you notice, my directory says public HTML/test, but yours should just say public HTML. After you've extracted the WordPress file, click on the WordPress folder. After you're inside of the WordPress folder, click Select All and Move. Next, we're going to move this out of the WordPress and the test folder. I'm using test because I already have this installed, but you have it installed in public HTML, so just make sure that it only says public HTML and not test. This puts everything in the test directory. We can delete the WordPress folder now, as well as the zip file. Next, find the WP config file and click Edit. Find the section of the database that says DB name and insert the database name, which in this case is Pensacola Inshore WP Main. The database user is Pensacola Inshore _admin, and the password for this is my favorite wallet and some money signs and then 7432. Obviously this is just a made up password. This isn't the real password for this database, but this is just for test purposes, so I'm going to go back in here and fix that later. But we just click Save Changes. You're going to click Close, navigate back to the File Manager and rename this file. Just delete sample, so it just says wp-config.php, and click Rename File. Now if you've done everything correctly, you should be able to go to the domain name, and then you'll go to the root domain. I'm going to have to go to test because I put it in the test folder, hit enter, and the installation should come up. And then you just proceed with this like a regular software installation. Give it a site title, test site, give it a WordPress username. You're going to want to write this down. This is going to be how you log into the WP admin panel, and we'll get to that in the next video. So username, I'm just going to make Benjamin, and the password I'm just going to go ahead and copy, paste it over here in Notepad. Put in my email. And go ahead and install WordPress. WordPress is going to install. Then I can log in. And we're done. And that concludes this section of the video. You just learned how to install WordPress using cPanel manually. For those of you that don't want to do it this way, there is a slightly easier option. And I'm going to show you how to do that. real quick before we get off of here. Some hosting providers are going to give you what's called Softalicious. Or Site Software is another one, but we're going to use Softalicious for this one because Site Software doesn't seem to be in here. So we're going to do the Softalicious Apps Installer and click WordPress. And click Install. Put it in the directory that you want. Obviously we can't use test, so we have to use test1. Site name, description, admin, pass, and then just go ahead and click install, and it would just install very quickly for you. I just wanted to show you guys that. It is a good idea to know how to install WordPress manually, depending on if you're a web developer or you're getting started in web development. But thank you for watching the video, and stay tuned for the next one. We'll show you how to install a theme.